Ashley Shamade. And the Warriors lead the Mavericks by 3. Pass inside. Gafford trying to bully his way in. Short hook drops.
Yeah, I really like that. I like the fact that Cooper Flagg was handling the basketball, almost playing point guard, which he did earlier in the season. Coach Kidd caught a lot of flack for it, but I think it's brilliant because you're utilizing all the skills that this young man has, and it frees up the interior, puts him on the exterior where you can set back screen for Flagg. He's more dynamic when he's slashing to the basket, so good play right there by the Mavericks.
Double on Thompson. Skip pass. Polakaitis, step back J. Goal.
Polakaitis shooting.
My goodness. That'll make you feel good.
Polakaitis with the step back. And it's the Mavericks by 2. Santos can't change that. Polakaitis tied up with Pajimski, and we'll have a jump ball.
Maybe not. Maybe just a little bit. James Harden is special.
Polakaitis was first team All-Ivy League a season ago. And that's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Dallas ball. And no, Nate Green is going to say, hold up. And he's not going to overturn Dedrick Taylor, so it will be Mavericks basketball. Third and final regular season meeting between these two teams. Winner tonight wins the regular season series. You see that burst.
This young man, he will explode.
First amongst all rookies in scoring. Second amongst all rookies.
Boy, I tell you, these two guys, it's unfair that they were on the same team, beat up on my Tar Heels over the last couple of years, but they're both phenomenal basketball players that are going to be cornerstones in their franchises.
And wouldn't be disappointed at all if we see Cole Rookie of the Year.
No, absolutely not. Both deserving. Both very deserving.
We've seen that before with Mavericks head coach Jason Kidd and Grant.
He picks things up very quickly, and as he matures, just as a young man, he is going to be something else.
There he is, skying for the rebound. Middleton. Polakaitis again.
Peters likes them the corners. Nice job. That's a heck of a transition. Play again. Transition in old days, Michael, we're trying to get a layup. Guys are breaking off a three-piece on you.
Oh, he dragged the pivot.
That loss on Saturday to the Hawks, they had 21 turnovers that led to 38 Atlanta points.
Yeah, they don't do a good job of speeding themselves up. And when they do that, and then every team that speeds up, it creates more turnovers, especially a team that has so many different lineups and unfamiliarity. You got to do what you do every day and execute.
7 turnovers this far for Golden State. Dallas on a 13-0 run. Flag trying to add to it. Pull up high. RPJ is money.
Don't know what's happened again defensively with the Warriors. They were stopping that dribble drive before he turned the corner. Now they're just letting him play one-on-one basketball, and this young man will light you up.
Green snakes through for the lay to end a 15-0 Mavericks run.
I like Cooper Flagg handling this basketball. Like I said, I know in the beginning of the season, Coach got a little bit of flack for that, but I think whoever was giving him a hard time for all, let this guy handle it. Let him distribute.
Gafford! The Mavericks have scored on 9 consecutive possessions.
Yeah, they're executing extremely well. Pushing the tempo against Golden State a little bit, making them uncomfortable.
Richard, over to Cryer. Corner tray is good.
Tell you what, they need to find Cryer more in this half court. He is fantastic shooting that basketball. And with his speed, he can create separation. Run through that man a little bit more. Let him get cooking on that offensive end. Give you a little stability.
Gafford is fouled underneath.
100%. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
45-39. Polakaitis 2 for 2. And there's his first miss. And the ball ricochets into the hands of Pajimski. Green. Pass inside to Melton. Handoff to Richard. Corner tray. Money.
Yeah, I like the Warriors settling down into that half court. Executing. Setting the screens. Cutting. Getting the shots that you work on every day instead of trying to play in transition.
Nembhard turned it over. Richard doesn't have numbers. Will attack Bagley. Hit the side of the backboard. Pajimski to Moody. Flips it in with the left. Timeout Dallas. 8-0 run by 10 points so far tonight. Mavericks by 1. This is Polakaitis. Switch. Got a great looking stroke.
Oh, Lakitas is shooting that basketball, man. That is a good looking stroke. That's a coach's dream when that goes in.
That is 3 triples off the bench as Podziemski knocks down the midi.
Don't want to get into an up and down game, though, again, if you're the Warriors. Want to try to slow this thing down just a little bit. Got to play a little bit better defense.
With the Dallas Mavericks, spent most of his time in the G League, played with the San Diego Clippers before coming to Dallas as Bagley knocks down the tray. 9 triples for the Mavericks, 10 for Golden State. Inside, Green got the leg.
Boy, nice job by Draymond Green using that left hand. Good pick and roll. Draymond said an excellent pick there, too, and rolled off of it in the appropriate manner.
Bagley with a nice move at the rim.
Bagley's just too big. He catches the ball that deep in the lane. Draymond can't do anything with it just because of his size.
5-point advantage. Podziemski. And it was bumper cars inside. Foul is called. Inbound to Podziemski. Moody. No. His first game back after missing the last 10 with a right wrist sprain. Nembhard. And a foul is called.
Yeah, Coach Kerr was real excited to get
Last 22.
Man.
For on Curry, let's send it over to Ashley Shamadi.
Yeah, guys, I mean, things obviously looking a little bit different out there without number 30. Steph Curry, who hasn't played since...
Steve is really aggravated right now.
Jason Goble saying that Moses Moody did not establish a legal guarding position.
Yeah.
And so the blocking call stands. And a foul away from the ball. It's going against Ryan Nembhard.
You know, the two different disciplines here and the way each one of these teams plays, it's really pretty equally matched, though, because the defenses are pretty similar. You know, they're not great, but they're good enough. But offensively, both of these teams are interested in getting to that end of the floor and making something happen.
Turnover, and they give it right back. Melton to Porzingis to Payton with the flush.
Great scramble, great aggressiveness by Golden State getting after that basketball, coming up with those 50-50 balls. That's going to be the key, and that could be the difference tonight in a game where it's so closely contested.
5 turnovers for the Mavericks. Nembhard buying his time, trying to go glass, can't hit. Warriors trying to cut into a 6-point deficit. Both teams have lost their last 3 ball games. Mavericks essentially out of the play-in picture, and the Warriors in that 10 spot with an opportunity to move up to 9 or 8 before the end of the regular season.
Critical basketball game for the Warriors. Every night is. You want to continue to try to move forward and inch up as you go into these last few weeks of April. Be playing your best basketball so you have a legit shot.
That's Christie.
Just again, the defense by Golden State without Draymond on the floor. It's not very difficult to get a post up against this team. Get layups.
Nembhard to Washington. Timeout.
Looking to the guys in the backcourt, just poking through the screens. Done a good job.
Warriors with some work to do. Again, this is an important game for Golden State. And that's 3 too many steps. If the play-in tournament began today, they would be on the road against the Blazers. But again, they're just 2 games back of that 8th spot. And that means you would have 2 opportunities to win 1 game to get into the postseason.
Yeah, that's the key. I mean, you want to be, like I say, playing your best basketball, and advancing forward is the key. That's the litmus test between now and these next 10, 11 games for Golden State.
Well, this is a Mavericks team that's rebuilding, developing players, and looking for ping pong balls.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Right now, they're getting baskets against this Golden State defense.
Like an aspirin tablet coming at you, baby.
How tall on the mountain?
Oh, man, like Randy Johnson.
Here we go. Okay.
A little bit taller.
Flag with the jumper. He's got 12 points.
They play too many games, though, man. They play, 180,000 games a year? They ain't doing that. You got basketball guys. They're complaining about playing 82 games now.
The TV partners get tired of each other after 162. As we start this 3rd quarter. And the Mavericks sitting 13th in the Western Conference standings. They're out of the play-in picture, essentially. The Warriors are going to be in the play-in. They're currently in that 10th spot, so this is an important game to try to move up in at least the play-in standings, as short hook inside is good. The Mavericks lead is 12.
Again, just a standard straight post-up from Gabbard. Just post up, throw it to me, shoots a little jump hook over the top.
And we get the rock.
Good hands there, man.
Hey, thank you. I've been ready for it. I've been waiting all season for that. All season. Steve Kerr caught up with Ashley Shamedy during halftime, Ashley.
Yeah, guys, I said, Coach, I mean, what's the main thing you address in that locker room? And he was like, 12 turnovers. That's the story of the first half. So then I asked, do you adjust the game plan at all to help maybe fix it and eliminate some of those turnovers? He said, and I quote, you cannot adjust the game plan if you never got to it in the first place. So if that tells you anything about what he thought about that first half, we'll see what they do in this next one.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all with that. They did not stick to the plan of trying to slow the basketball down and being aggressive in the half court, and it really picked them apart.
That's what they want right there.
Yes.
Defense to offense, getting some easy opportunities. This is Marshall. No good. Pajemski the board. Porzingis, short. And Moody snatches it away from Gafford. Moody for three. Short. Porzingis, yes.
Good hustle points right there by Golden State. Digging that ball out again, the 50-50 balls we talk about, make a difference in a game, and they've done a good job of that tonight.
Both these teams have had stretches in games where they played good basketball and then have squandered away leads as the game continued on. It was the third quarter that killed the Warriors in Saturday's loss to Atlanta, outscored 39-20.
Focus, and guys get a little bit away from the things they're doing well. Start getting a little sloppy, and then all of a sudden you got totally away from what you do well.
Soft touch from Kristaps Porzingis. Here we go. 14 points for Porzingis. Marshall inside, and they're going to wave it off.
Golden State has decided they're going to play a little more defense. They're playing hard, making it really hard for Dallas to move that basketball.
Melton, though, how about Moody skying in? Here's Marshall inside with the left.
Oh, again, another 6-foot shot. When the Mavericks take their time, they actually do a good job of executing in that half court. You know, they're more of a up-paced tempo team, but they're getting such good shots in the interior. Got to keep chiseling away at that.
Moody, good from deep.
Moody's made some big shots tonight. Looks good. Back from that wrist injury. Really, really aggressive on that offensive end.
Second triple of the ball game for Moody. We have a 3-point ball game. Flag. We have a 6-point ball game.
Nice job. Good ball movement. That's what got Mavericks in that 10-point lead, was moving that basketball, not settling.
17 for Flag. Pajemski splits the defense, sets up Moody. 3-ball, corner pocket.
Flag overran that play just a little bit, put a little bit of extra pressure on his defensive counterparts, and nice ball movement by the Warriors.
Warriors finding their rhythm. Flag blocked by Pajemski. Got it back and scored.
Flag didn't give up on the play.
Pajemski out to Porzingis. Now it's Green. Out of control. And it's
time on defense in the NBA.
Christie in the paint. Over to Flag. Tough pass. Flag catches up with it. Mid-range J. Money.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he has got some special skill, man. Catch that basketball. It was an errant pass. And makes it look like it's nothing. Nice jumper from Flag.
Draymond Green can't hit the tray. Santos crashing the glass. Moody. Warriors with the fresh 14. Melton with the hezzy. Stripped. Gafford with the cookies. Melton with the foul. Let's go. Flag will bring it up for the Mavericks. He has 21 points and 5 assists. Flag matched up with Green. Flag. Mid-range J. Long. And a loose ball foul. We'll keep it here. Warriors trying to bat him.
Draymond Green's heck of a defender, though. It's a good matchup on both ends.
Bagley for 3. Short.
See that shot go up, and Dallas gets no one on the backboard. Everyone stands and watches.
With the spin, and he's fouled at the rack. After the timeout, Santos.
Wow.
Unreal. What a run by that group. Beating the Mavericks in 6.
Some of those remnants of championship basketball, and they find themselves in the opposite end in a play-in situation and trying to get a little bit healthy. And can they still get a little glimmer of magic from Stephen Curry? We're going to see.
Curry brothers sitting next to each other on the Warrior bench. This is Christie. Got it back from Bagley. And foul is called.
Over that entire week leading up to it, and it was truly such a special night for the entire Curry family.
You worked with Dell for a number of years, Ashley, and just a stand-up guy, special player, and so great to see him get that on.
Yeah, I know Dell a long time. We came out of college same time, and he's one of my buddies. So glad to see that. Played with me a little while in Cleveland there as well, and just so tickled for him.
Midway mark of this third quarter. Cooper Flagg has the last 9 for the Mavericks. This is Nembhard. Again, leading all rookies in assists. Quick pass by Bagley, ill-advised.
Yeah, that's one pass too many. Bagley could have just shot that basketball, but you can see what the emphasis is. It's on getting that ball inside for the Mavericks and trying to take advantage.
That pass knocked out him in the future.
I'm telling you.
Mentioned it in the first half, getting Kyrie Irving back.
Yeah.
Derek Lively, an outstanding big man for them.
Special.
Make the game a whole lot easier.
100%.
On Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, he's a guy that's going to be one of those guys that's going to be a triple-double threat every night once he gets to his potential. I mean, he's going to give you 25 to 28 a night, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, easily.
Nembhard with the miss. Podziemski thought about the midi. We'll give it up to Santos. Green. Podziemski at the free throw line. The teardrop jumper.
He shot that thing in the rafters. What a shot by Podziemski. Good patience, too, by the Warriors.
Flagg. Needs a teammate. Finds Washington. Flagg for 3. Off the heel. Pryor the rebound.
Maybe one too many dribbles by Flagg on that previous possession. Get that basketball down. If you don't have anything, make the defense have to move their feet.
How about that dime? Green to a cutting Podziemski.
Yeah, good backdoor cut there by Podziemski. Reading the defensive tea leaves, so to speak. Nice job.
Flagg. Over to Thompson. Thompson firing. Can't hit. Pryor the board.
Mavs not doing a good job getting to that backboard, getting rebounds.
Good hands by Thompson to knock it out of bounds on the Santos drive. Warriors with 25 assists on their 32 field goals as Porzingis hits the turnaround J, and we have a one-possession game.
Nice job by Porzingis stepping into that paint. He's got so much size over everyone. Utilize it, take advantage, got great hands.
Middleton tossed it out. Gafford with the throwdown. Dallas 91, Golden State 86. Santos short, and that ball is kicked.
Defense, no one sees him. Slips in there for a nice alley.
Porzingis got Smith in the air, pull up, won't go. Middleton the board. 3 minutes to go in the third. Thompson tried to dump it off to Gafford.
Thompson had a wide open layup there, being unselfish.
And Gafford knocking down